On the day of the duel, the crowd murmurs in confusion. Lloyd's chosen weapon is not a sword, but a solid iron shovel, specially ordered from the blacksmith. Newman is visibly insulted, and LloydFrontera covers his face in shame, convinced that his son is turning the whole thing into a bad joke. The only one who retains a trace of trust is Javier. He has witnessed Lloyd's efforts over the past month, grueling physical training at dawn, managing construction sites, and instructing workers in the Ondal technique, followed by sword training late into the night. Javier knows that Lloyd is more serious than ever. The duel begins. Newman, furious, launches into an attack, but is surprised when Lloyd parries the blow with the shovel. The audience and family are shocked. Newman attacks again, but Lloyd parries again. Javier immediately realizes what is happening. Lloyd's movements, although clumsy, are incredibly effective. They are not the movements of a swordsman, but of a soldier. Lloyd uses bayonet fighting techniques learned in the Korean army, adapting them for the shovel. It is the essence of modern hand-to-hand combat, an evolution that the knights of this world cannot understand. Lloyd continues to tease Newman, explaining the versatility of the shovel. The broad blade can be used as a shield, the edge can cut, the tip can thrust, and with the right movement, it can be used as a pogo stick. This latest ridiculous demonstration leaves Javier speechless, wondering if it was all a hoax after all. But behind the buffoonery lies a cold plan. Lloyd reveals in his thoughts the 4 secret weapons prepared for this duel. The iron shovel, an unorthodox but sturdy weapon. Basic fencing steps, learned from Javier, it gives him the mobility he needs. Newman, completely overwhelmed by the chaotic fighting style, begins to lose his breath. His hands go numb from shock of the blows, parried by the solid shovel. Then Lloyd reveals his 3rd weapon. During his training, Lloyd has collected enough relationship points, RP, from Javier and his parents, who were impressed to see their son working for the first time. With these points, he has unlocked a new ability. Ability Expansion, Shovel Wielding Level 1. This ability increases all of his physical attributes when holding a shovel, making him a surprisingly powerful opponent. Overwhelmed, Newman is forced to resort to his trump card. He activates his mana heart, concentrating magical energy within his body to increase his strength. He prepares to deliver a devastating blow that Lloyd would normally have no chance of blocking. The Baron and Baroness watch in horror. But Lloyd is prepared. When Newman strikes, Lloyd does not attempt to parry. Instead, he uses his 4th and most important secret weapon, the Azrahan Basic Technique. It is the mana conjuring technique that will, in the future, make Javier the most powerful man in the world. Lloyd learned it from him, even though he cannot use it to attack. Instead, he uses it defensively. When Newman's sword, charged with mana, strikes the shovel, the energy does not dissipate. Instead, it is absorbed into Lloyd's body through the shovel, leaving Newman completely drained of power and vulnerable. "You absorb my mana," the knight yells, shocked. Taking advantage of the moment of weakness, Lloyd strikes. A powerful blow with the side of the shovel hits Newman squarely in the face, knocking out a tooth that flies spectacularly through the air. With one final, decisive blow, Lloyd knocks the knight to the ground, rendering him unconscious. Silence. The crowd, the soldiers, the family, all are completely stunned. The Baron, stammering, declares LloydFrontera the winner of the duel. Newman, on the ground, cannot process the humiliation, an expert swordsman, defeated by a hooligan with a shovel. But for Lloyd, victory in the duel is only the beginning. Approaching Newman's inert body, he announces, "Now, it's time for you to take a beating." Ignoring his father's desperate cries that the duel is over, Lloyd begins to strike Newman with a shovel with demonic ferocity. The chapter ends with a shocking image of Lloyd punishing the fallen knight under the horrified gaze of everyone.